Hello. Welcome. Good afternoon and welcome to Game Night Happy Hour on Thursday the 14th of October. Hope you're all doing well. Lovely to have you here. Nice little wordy warm-up there, some word wheels. I'm getting stuck in a bit to them as well. They're always good fun. Anyway, I hope you're well. It feels very strange being at the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire camera from this angle. It feels not quite right. I need to get a camera in the middle of the two monitors in front of me. Because it's still taking some getting used to being up there, but yeah, I've managed to fill my desk up with screens. So yeah. Anyway, voice is getting better. It's still a little bit there, and I'm feeling a little bit more coldy today, so slightly more sort of traditional coldy. So I'm a little bit in my nose, a little bit snotty, but yeah. So but I've got the windows open, to be fair, or the blinds rather. If I close the blinds, then we go into dark mode and turn the light on. But while the sun is out, I'm going to make use of it. So I am going to keep these blinds open. Salem, yes, it is quite bright. I've got quite a nice view from the office window of the road and some fields down the way. Is that fly on the inside or the outside? So we found a wasp's nest, something I should have said. On Tuesday, there's a wasp's nest up on the roof. That's all very exciting, and that's going to be taken down. We had all the ivy removed off the house because it was Virginia creeper, which is apparently like really bad for your tiles and your bricks and stuff. So we've had all that taken off, and they tried to do this wasp's nest, but they couldn't get all of it. So we've got a proper pest person coming in next Tuesday. We've got a man coming in to look at the gate, to install a new gate on Monday. We've got my piano tuners coming on Thursday. So it's all go at the moment, all go. Now, there was a power cut in Chichester today, which is the city just down the way where my wife works. And her office has just had no power. So she went in and then came home. And then she went back to see if the power was back and to check the post. There wasn't much to do. So she came back again. So she's been here most of the morning. But she's just taken Dexter out to do the school runs. So Dexter's not here. So I'm not quite as worried about waking him up as I was. And he's had a lot of attention this morning. So he's probably tired anyway. So no doggo barking. No doggo barking. I mean, we have got Hermione here. Hermione! Hermione, come here, girl. Hermione. She's having none of it. Let me go find her, see where she's gone. Hermione, come here. Get up here. Come on, good girl. Come and be an office dog. I won't pick you up, I promise. Come here. No, that's your... Hermione, come here. Come on. Good girl. Oh, look. Here is Papa Dog. Oh, that's where I was going to sit. You are on the floor. Can I... the camera forward. I don't really want to move it much because I'll upset it, but okay, Miney, you can go now. Up you get. Come on. She's a good dog. Can you see her? Is she there? Oh, you're a good dog, aren't you? Come on then, out of the way. Come, off you go. Get out of my office. Anyway, yes, Thursday Walker Pupper. That sounds about right. Anyway, it's lovely to see you all. I would open the window because it's normally... I'm worried about the wasps getting in now that I'm aware of the nest and we've sort of disturbed it a bit. It could be a sudden influx of wasps, but I am going to open it because it's very warm. Performing is for the child, Father. Yes, indeed so. Welcome, it's Otley. And welcome as well to Salem, to Big Man Aaron, Lupine, Applecars, Oni, Cetra, Toot, Tabstop, Amy, Bendariaku, Maplesina, Agent Beardman, Ash, Claire, Reese, Shapes, it's Otley, and anyone else who's lurking in the chat. You're most welcome to be here, and I hope you are having a good Thursday wherever you are. Now, time for some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? 2 packs this afternoon, one from Shadowbane and then one from Car. Very grateful to them, and of course to Kolo and Oni who have proved these packs this afternoon, because as ever with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I do not see the questions in advance, never mind the answers, so I will be reading them blind the first... Well, I'm not literally blind, but I will be reading them for the first time when they appear on the screen, so of course you can... Hello, it's Sporty, welcome to the stream. Lurkers work, that's all good. So yes, if you want to ask the host at any point, then you'll be able to do that. But before we get there, we're going to need some players. We do need at least 10 players in the left lobby to come and join the game. So if you do fancy a bit of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you need to be in the Discord server so that you can come and have a chat with me, ideally with a decent microphone. Whoops. Let's not go back on that screen. We need to. There's Discord there. Do come and join it. And if you want to come play, you need to come and join with one of these 2 lobby codes. SXAR if you want to potentially play in the hot seat, or IJMH if you just want to play in the lobby game. Type in your codes. I do need at least 10 people on the left hand side. So this is the one that was proofed by Kolo, written by Shadowmane, proofed by Kolo. Do come join the game. I might have to add some fake players on the left hand side if we don't quite get enough, but I'm always happy to do that. So right hand lobby is lobby game only, so there's no hot seat there. Why are you not on creator dashboard? That's where I wanted to be. There we go. Right, time to add some fake players then, because if I don't get to 10, it will break the game. So, who is unlikely to be joining us? Score. Where's score count? Put score count in the game. I think Score is unlikely, although he may be here, but I'll use his name for now. There we go, there's Score count. Me, obviously, I'm not going to be in the game either. Oh, wait, don't go. Let's go... Flush, because I'm not going to be here. Yes, if you want to play in the lobby game only, then, but you don't mind not doing fastest finger, you can pad out the hot seat lobby if you like, but whichever way, whatever's easy. Can't play on watching on my phone, or maybe at home able to play a game too. Okay, sorry, that's fine. In which case, I might just use your name for now, and then if you just don't answer fastest finger, and then you're there in the lobby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. So the lobby on the left, Agent Beardman, is for hot seat chance to actually come and play the game proper in the hot seat and having a chat with me. Your warmer chair, thank you very much, Innes. And the lobby game on the right is just for the lobby game. You won't be able to play in the hot seat, but you will still be able to answer along in the lobby game. And set number of pennies. You get pennies depending where you walk away, and then you get a number of pennies per question as well. So if you manage to get all 1 million, all of the questions, including the £1 million question, then I think it's 500 pennies plus however many you got right. Here we go. Right, we got up to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hooray! Okay, GRs, there's no problem. Right, we got 10 and 10. So if you're not picked to be in the hot seat, then you will still be able to play along in the lobby automatically. Let's find out who this afternoon's 10 contestants are. They are Agent Beardman from Winterville, Georgia. Applecast 12 from Hertfordshire. Royal Flush from London. Salem Stowaway, still stuck in the tea room. Maple Cena from Hertfordshire. Oni91573 getting incredibly ordered accounting software. Scorecout from Lincolnshire. It's Otley from Bed. We Like Shapes from Zone 3. And Big Man Aaron 1 from Inside the Wasp's Nest. Okay, so it should remember your location from game to game. So if you set it once, it still should remember it. If you don't set one, then it will give you a default one from one of the few I've got here. So, first off, fastest finger first. And remember, it is only the 10 players in the wings, as it were, who get to take part in this. But whoever doesn't get into the hot seat will still get to take part in the lobby game. Right, fastest finger first then. Let's get on with this. You'll be shown a question, and then you need to put the answers into the correct order. So A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B, C, A, B, D, whatever you think it is. Whisper it to Persephone's Twitch bot, and keep your eye on the chat, because when the question is in chat, the question is live. Thank you very much, Ash. Yes, there's Persephone's Twitch bot. Whisper to her just a string of 4 letters, whatever you think the order is, and whoever is fastest will be next to play for a virtual £1 million. Best of luck, everybody. Here comes the next question, or the first question, I should say. Put these words into alphabetical order. Nice and easy, right? Overstretch, overpay, overtime, oversensitive. Relatively straightforward, all beginning with over. Let's find out the correct order first of all. You've got overpay, O-V-E-R-P. So, then you've got oversensitive, O-V-E-R-S. Then overstretch, O-V-E-R-S-T, as opposed to oversensitive, which is O-V-E-R-S-E. And finally, overtime, O-V-E-R-T. B-D-A-C is what we needed from you. And if that is what you gave me, then you will go green. If not, you'll go orange. So, all of these were right. Let's find out who was right and in the fastest time. All of these were correct. Not all of them. Who was fastest? Oni91573 in 8.59 seconds. Well done, Oni. Oni. Make your way down towards the green room, and we will bring you into the broadcast studio. Aye, he says, yes, 8.59 seconds. Just less than a tenth of a second ahead of Salem Stowaway, who is barely a tenth of a second ahead of Applecast. But it is Oni who is going to be joining us. Let me bring him right in. Let me unmute him so that you all can hear him as well. And let me share my screen. Screen 1, go live. Oni, you are live on twitch.tv/Royal_Flush. Please do not swear. Good afternoon.
Okay, alrighty. This is I didn't expect to see this coming.
Well, have you been in the Millionaire hot seat before?
Never.
Wow, we are
written 4 packs, so I've been in that way, but I've never been in the hot seat proper.
Wow. Well, we are righting that wrong today. Have you got a target in mind?
Nope.
And of course, you proofed the other one, so it's kind of a good thing you got into this one, because you wouldn't have been able to play Cars Pack later on. Well, Oni, wish you the very best of luck. First thing we need to know from you is it going to be the classic 50-50, or is it going to be the modern double dip?
Okay, I genuinely don't know how to play this. I think whenever I pick one, it always seems to be the other one which is more useful at the time. So, figure that a 50-50 might help me if I genuinely don't have the foggiest, so I can break it down to 2. I think I'm going to pick 50-50.
50-50 it shall be. Next thing we need to know from you is 3 people you want as your phone friends. They have to be able to come to voice. I see people in the chat. There's Applecast, Big Man Aaron, Dr. Beardman, Shapes, Salem, Stowaway. There's a few other people in chat who might be available. Any 3 people that you've got in mind?
Alrighty. Anyone who wants to pop in and make themselves known in chat now, I'm having a look now. Sportsy, American pop culture. That's a good one.
Okay, so we've got Sportsy.
And I can't not have Shapes.
And Shapes. Okay, Sportsy and Shapes. There's Salem, Big Man Aaron, Maple Scene are all available.
Let's go with Big Man Aaron.
Big Man Aaron. So, Sportsy, Shapes, Big Man Aaron. If you could be on standby, I'm just going to turn the in-game volume down a little bit. Because it's quite loud. Oh no, it's not. It's just my headset that's loud. Okay, we'll turn that down then. Fine. So yes, Sportsy, Shapes, and Big Man Aaron. If you could be on standby, just in case Oni needs you for a phone a friend, that would be great. So Oni, just now, 15 questions standing between you and a virtual £1 million. There's 4 lifelines to help you out. You've got 50-50. You've got phone a friend. You can ask our Twitch audience, or you can indeed ask the host. Are you ready to play?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Also, I am working at the same time. I'm also working on finance software, and it does kind of make me want to punch someone in the back of the head.
I just need to give you a bit more volume. I'm going to give you a little bit more volume on my end. Okay, so if you're playing in the lobby, you've got 20 seconds to whisper the answer A, B, C, or D. If you don't know and you don't want to play, you can just leave it blank to walk away, but then that sets your penny reward, but you still do get pennies for answering questions even after you've walked away, so you can continue all the way through, but obviously you can get as many as you can in a row. Oni, best of luck to you. And again, yes, whispering to the bot. Oni, very best of luck. Here comes question number 1, worth £100. Which of the following is a popular Mexican brand of beer? Agrabah, Maldonia, Corona, Arundel.
Drink way too much of it. Corona, final answer.
That's the right answer. You've just won £100. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, it's not that we want to be reminded of Corona at the moment, but let's take a peep into the lobby. Score Royal Flush and Slightly walking away because they were never here in the first place. Everybody getting that first one right. Nicely done. Let's go on question number 2. Where would you most likely find a clapperboard? Office complex, butcher's shop, barber's, movie set.
Yes, a movie set. Final answer.
Here's a movie set. You just won £200. Action. There's a clapperboard right there. Let's take a peek in the lobby. Again, no drama there. Everyone's still in play, giving me a right answer. Nicely done. On we go. Question number 3 for £300. With what do you associate the 3 R's? Rock music, television, athletics, education.
It's reading, writing, and arithmetic. So education, final answer.
I always thought it was a slightly odd thing to go for read the 3 R's, 2 of which don't begin with R.
Oh yeah.
But education, final answer?
Yes, yes.
It's the right answer. You won £300. Yes. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. Indeed, the 3 R's with education. Let's take a look in the lobby. Again, no drama. Everyone's sailing through 3 out of 3. Let's go on question number 4. It's worth £500. Which of these is a colloquially sexist term often given to someone who is excessively pessimistic? Terrified Tallulah, negative Nancy, disapproving Delilah, crying Candice.
Negative Nancy, final answer.
Right answer, you just won £500. Yes, I think that's sometimes been replaced these days with the expression neg, which is something I only heard in the last year or so. If someone is being a neg, then they're being generally negative. It's better than negative Nancy, anyway. Let's take a look into the lobby. So far, so good. Everyone's still on 4 out of 4. Lovely stuff. Now, Oni, this is the last point where you could go away with nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. Still got all 4 lifelines if you need to. But question number 5 guarantees you £1,000. Condescending Karen. Nice, Ash. Let's have a look. Question number 5 for £1,000. Have a look. In image processing, which of these is a genuine blur effect? Newtonian blur, Gaussian blur, Euclidean blur, Archimedic blur.
do so much Photoshop that if I don't get this, I should be kicked in the head. Gaussian blur, final answer.
Gaussian blur, you say. You've just won £1,000, and apologies for pronouncing it wrong.
It's alright.
Gaussian as opposed to Gaussian. Yes, a Gaussian
I don't
blur.
even know if I'm right.
I've definitely come across the expression, and I knew it wasn't any of the others. So, good game so far, only 5 out of 5. Let's see if the lobby can follow suit. Oh! Big Man Alarin, Salem Stowaway, Cetra, and Mappy all going wrong, leaving with no bonuses. But, of course, you do get pennies for every question you answer correctly. Even if you have gone Origin Sports, you're walking away setting this at £500, which is worth, I think it's 100 pennies. I think it goes up in 25s apart from the last 2 or something. So 125 pennies for you at Sportsy when we get to the end. Plus, I think it's 10 pennies for every question you get right. Now, only sailing through here. 5 out of 5, no drama so far. Haven't had to touch your life.
Now we can breathe. The
Yes.
zero ain't happening. It's all good.
We're not getting the 0 tonight. So
you ain't going to believe this. There is a beer on my desk. I haven't opened it.
I mean, it's maybe a little early for beer. Maybe.
Oh, well, it's never too early, especially if you're at an airport at 6 in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, I suppose, especially at an airport. Now, question number 6 is worth £2,000. You might as well play this as there's nothing to lose on this question. You have still got all 4 lifelines intact. Have a look, let me know what you'd like to do. Question 6 for £2,000.
Alrighty.
In The Wind in the Willows, the motto Semper Buffo applies to which mischievous character? Mr. Toad, Ratty, Mole, Badger.
It's very much one of those books I really should know how to read. But, oh god.
You're not read it.
This is going to be no. I think early on like this, I think I'd like to play Ask the Audience.
Okay, audience, on your keypads, even if you've already answered in the lobby game, you need to be answer again to be included in this survey. And even if you are not in the lobby game, you can still answer either in public chat or whispering. Let's get Alex up to £2,000. Here is the question. In The Wind in the Willows, the motto Semper Buffo applies to which mischievous character? Is it A, Mr. Toad, B, Ratty, C, Mole, or D, Badger? It's worth £2,000. A, B, C, or D. All vote now. Whisper or public chat, either is fine. Uh, 76% think A, Mr. Toad. 7% think each of the others, Ratty, Mole, or Badger. 7% on each of those. This is based off a survey of 13 people. I mean, it's quite a big majority of relatively small poll. Is that of any help, Alex?
Yeah. Thank you very much for papering over the cracks there. Let's go for Mr. Toad. Final answer.
It's the right answer. You've just won £2,000. Well done, audience. Yes, looking like 10 out of 13 getting the right answer. And this was sending taxonomy vibes. Nice. Let's take a look. Does it match up? Not quite. Shapes, Maple Scena, and Cycle Space all getting that one wrong, setting their store at £1,000. Ash choosing to walk away. I know Ash is probably working at the same time, so maybe only half here. But yes, everyone else getting it right now. 6 for 6. Very well played. Still quite a few if you left in play. Alex, you have used your first lifeline, but you've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the host left. Question number 7 is worth £4,000 with the right answer. You lose 1,000 if you're wrong. Take a look at this. In which of these British bodies of water would you find the Isle of Man? Celtic Sea, English Channel, North Sea, Irish Sea.
I don't actually know where the Celtic Sea is. I know certainly that the North Sea and the English Channel are not correct because, well, they're on the eastern side of England. The Irish Sea is that kind of area. Is the Celtic Sea in there too? I'm not sure. I'm reasonably confident it's Irish Sea. So I'm going to go Irish Sea. Final answer.
Final answer D, Irish Sea.
Mm-hmm.
just won £4,000. Dramatic pause, dramatic pause, dramatic pause.
That was a long pause. I didn't like that. That was fitting.
Yes, the Isle of Man in the Irish Sea over on the left-hand side of the UK, or the west, I suppose. Let's take a look into the lobby. Agent Beardman getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000. That's 125 bonus pennies for that. Remember, walking away sets your bonus a little higher, but 125 plus 10 pennies for every question you get right. Everyone else who is still in play getting that, including a few of the others who were out as well. So, on we go. Alex, question number 8 for £8,000. You drop 3 if you're wrong. 3 lifelines still remaining. Take a look at this. Opened in 1998, but closed due to low attendance in 2017, what was the name of Disney's indoor interactive theme park that showcased virtual reality attractions and arcade games? Disney Dream, Disney Verse, Disney Quest, Disney Arcade.
I've been there.
Oh, you have?
It was so good as well, and they shot it for like an NBA experience, which is now also closed.
Oh.
Disney Quest, final answer.
Disney Quest, was that?
Yes.
Right answer, you've just won £8,000. I didn't have a clue there. I would have guessed Disney Arcade sounded about right, but
It was like a five-story arcade. Every floor had a different theme. It was brilliant.
is it UK based or
Oh, it was USA. It was
USA, okay.
At Orlando.
Ah, of course, Orlando, lovely. Well, you're flying through. Let's check out the audience. Tabstop and Reese Wynn walking away there, setting their stall at, I think that is 175 bonus pennies. I would need to check the thing which is on another window. Plus, of course, 10 pennies for every correct answer from here on out. Even if you are out, you can continue playing, as indicated by the little green ticks by the names of the players whose lights are out. Now, Oni, question number 9 is worth £16,000. You've passed the halfway mark. You've still got those 3 lifelines left. Do use them if you need to. You drop £7,000 if you give me a wrong answer here. You can walk away, but have a look. Question number 9 of a possible 15. Prior to his career as a painter, in which branch of the armed forces did Bob Ross enlist? US Navy, US Army, US Marine Corps, US Air Force.
Oh, it's ringing a bell. Didn't know about that. He was like promoted to a high-ranking one of them, but it was just too nice. I've got inkling for Army, but I can't really narrow it down. I think I'm gonna call for my phone a friend here. Thanks.
Okay, who would you like to call? You've got Aaron, Sportsy, or Shapes available to you.
I think it's got to be Sportsy because he said about US trivia.
Okay, we'll see if we can get it Sportsy up on the line, and we'll have a little chat, see if he can help you out. 30 seconds, of course, to tell him the question and the 4 possible answers, and hopefully ascertain some sort of response as well. Here we go. Let's bring him in. Sportsy.
Hello.
Hi, Royal Flush here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good afternoon, or good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Yes. We've got Oni here. He's doing rather well. But he's got stuck on this question. He needs your help to get him up to £16,000. The next voice you'll hear will be Oni's. He'll tell you the question. There's still 4 possible answers. One of those is worth £16,000. All right, Sportsy.
Okay.
Fantastic. Alex, lots of luck. 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Prior to his career as a painter, in which branch of the armed forces did Bob Ross enlist? Was it the US Navy, US Army, US Marine Corps, or US Air Force?
Okay, I'm honestly torn between 2 of them because I kind of remember this from epic rap battles of history. Him versus whatever. But I think it's either US Army or US Air Force.
That is That's
so,
how confident?
About 60 on Army.
That's
okay.
The Army.
I was thinking it was either the Army or the Marine Corps. I think it's worth a good go there. I'm going to go for Army.
You have got 2 lifelines left that we'll just point out 50-50 and ask the host, or you can play, or you can walk away. It's up to you. I'm gonna trust him on this one because we both had the same inkling. Let's go US Army. Final answer. Alex, it's the wrong answer, I'm afraid. It was, in fact, the US Air Force. Oh, what a pity, what a pity. Still 50-50 may not have been quite as much help there, but that was one of the ones you said at the beginning. Maybe a double dip could have been quite useful there. If you had double dipped on it, where would you have gone next?
At the first, my other one would have been US Marine Corps. So, yeah, I think double dip would not have helped there in the slightest.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
well, 50-50 may have done, but I guess we'll never know now. But hey, you still leave us with £1,000. I hope you've had a good time, your debut here in the Millionaire chair.
Yeah, don't start from nothing, but start on something you can easily beat, you know?
Absolutely, yes. We've got to build it up here for next time. Give something to build on.
Yeah, well, totally. Yeah.
You'll get 1,000 points, £1,000, which will go onto the leaderboard, and it will give you pennies of 125 when I award that a bit later on. So, Alex, for now it is goodbye, but thank you very much for playing, and we'll see you again soon.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now. So, Alex leaves us with £1,000. However, we have still got a few more questions to play out in this pack. Alex has left us there. Let's just pop into the lobby and see how we got on. Lupine walking away there, setting his store at £8,000, which is 225 pennies, I want to say. We've still got Toot, Innis and Applecar still in live play as we continue with the game. The next question would have been the £32,000 question. Obviously no lifelines, but we do go into blitz mode now. Speed run of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and audience playing it out for as many points as you can. Have a look at question number 10. What is the capital city of the Solomon Islands? What is the capital city of the Solomon Islands? Is it A, Kira? Is it B, Orki? Is it C, Honiara? Or is it D, Buala? Answering now. Let's see how we get on in the lobby. We're going to play out the pack. That's what happens here. Majority going for C. And that is the right answer. 42% going for Honiara, which was the right answer. That would be for £32,000. Let's take a peep in here. Toot, Innis and Applecar's all still going good. Smattering of other players getting the right answer there as well. On we go, £64,000. Take a look. Which of these people did not die on November 22nd, 1963? I know this before the answers have even come up. Herbert Hoover, C.S. Lewis, John F. Kennedy, Aldous Huxley. Answer now. I correct myself. I didn't know who it was going to be, but I knew who it was. I knew who the answers were going to be. The other one was the one it wasn't going to be. A for the majority answer, which is of course correct. Hoover, C.S. Lewis, JFK, and Aldous Huxley all dying on the same day. Another good one for that. If you can find a third one, I know Prokofiev died on the same day as Stalin, so it's always quite a good question to style of question to go in for. 3 players, 11 out of 11. Innis, Toot, and Applecast going very strong here. A smattering of other players getting the right answer. Tab stop on 10 out of 11. Let's go on to question number 12, the 125 question. Twice as much for a nickel was a slogan for which soft drink? Is it Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, or Fanta? Not Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's our friend. Coca-Cola is a drink. Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, or Fanta? 10 seconds. Majority going with A. It's not, it's B, it's Pepsi. Coca-Cola is not drinkable. No, yes, Coca-Cola's worth far more than that. B, not the majority getting it right. Toot walking on that one, setting his bonus at 64. Innis trying and getting it wrong, dropping back to 32. And Apple, the only player still left in live play on a perfect streak of 12 out of 12. Let's go on to question 13. A piacere is a term used in which field of the arts? Dance, music, drama, art. Answer now. A, the most popular answer? It's not. It's B, music. 40% getting the right answer there. Yes, it is a term that you'd find in a musical score, and for the life of me right now, I couldn't tell you what it means, but I have seen it quite a lot. Let's just take a look how we got on. Applecast, again, getting the right answer, along with a few other players. Applecast in the lead, 13 out of 13 at the moment. Innes has got 12. Toot still on 11, along with Tab Stop, and that's it. So Apple on 13, Innes on 12. Let's go on to the next question. It's the £500,000 one. Have a look at this. The Hoxne Hoard, the biggest collection of late Roman coins ever found, was unearthed in 1993 in a field in which county of the UK? Was it Surrey? Was it Suffolk? Was it Shropshire? Or was it Sussex? Answer now. Majority going for D, Sussex. It's not, it's B, Suffolk. Sussex is actually 2 counties, West and East Sussex. Suffolk is a whole county. That was a £500,000 question. Apple slipping up at the penultimate question, dropping back to £32,000. Had to try and go all the way, but your bonus will be set at, I think it's 250 pennies. Could have walked away that would have been 400, I think, but dropping back down to £32,000. Bad luck on that one. Toot is on 12. Innes is on 13, along with Apple. So there's a tie there, 13 out of 14, and that's what we're shooting for as we go to the £1 million question. Take a look at this. Which of these Vincent van Gogh's paintings was completed before he cut off his ear? Wheat field with crows, potato eaters, meadow with butterflies, the starry night. Answer now. A slim majority, which is not the right answer. B, the potato eaters is what we were after there. Oh, excuse me. Something just went down the wrong way there. Let's take a look at the final lobby scores. Only 3 players getting that right. Toot, Mappy and Innes. Which means, despite going with £32,000, our winner of most questions correct is Innes with 14 out of 15. Very, very well played. I might have to go get a drink in a minute. Something has just slipped down the wrong pipe there. So there we go. Alex leaves us with £1,000. Innes takes the lobby, 14 out of 15 and £32,000. And that was Shadowmane's question pack. Very many thanks to Shadowmane. I need to just check. Which one do I want? That one, probably. Whoops. Let's not show off all of that to everyone. Let's pop that up there. Fortunately, that's just the proofing stuff that we've got. Let's go up here and look at penny restructure. Millionaire is 75 pennies for Millionaire. So let me find. This is Shadowmane. Yes, Shadowmane. And 75 author bonus of all pennies. There you go. Shadowmane, thank you very much indeed for your efforts there. And let's have some bonus pennies as well. Let's initiate bonus right there. Let's move this. Put that. Oh crap. Let's pop that up there for now. No, there. That'll do. The other one's Streamlabs. Let's see if I can work my way around that. So, yes, Shadowmane getting 75 pennies. Thank you very much for your efforts with that pack. I hope you enjoyed it in the audience as well. It was to be Millionaire 26 if you want 10 bonus pennies at this stage. And we've got one more pack to play this afternoon. It's from Car the 7th, which we will do in just a moment. Let's stop that bonus in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll just give Jers a chance to get that in there. And yeah, it's got to go /whisper at Persephone's Twitch bot and then message. Hopefully you've had enough time there just to claim that bonus. Okie dokie, let's stop it there. 19 players claiming a 10 penny bonus, which is always very nice. Right, let me progress gameplay, and that will write the pennies to the data. Good stuff, Jez. Good. Let's refresh the app so that's all up to date, and let's temporarily go to the void. There's the void. Let's pop Shadowmane's pack back into there, and let's bring Cars pack into the question pack rule slot. There we go, car the 7th, and let's go car underscore 7th, and let's roll credits. Welcome to our second Who Wants to Be a Millionaire pack. This time comes to us from Car the 7th. So if you fancy taking on Cars pack, again, you need to be in the Discord so you can come have a chat with me. You need to enter one of these codes. Boob if you want to play in the hot seat. KDFJ if you just want to play in the lobby game. 5 out of 21 fastest finger questions available to use. So I need a few more of those before too long. I do need to write all of that. I also need to write an only connect call, and I need to write a call for stuff as well. Undisclosed stuff. Oh, I have a big yawn. Right, we've got 10 in the lobby-only lobby. How about on the other side we need 3 more to pad this out. Be a poke that the RG tends to not like me. So yes, this is the pack proof by Oni. Seat warmer, please. We'll give a few minutes here if anyone else wants to join. So we will need three more seat warmers at the moment if no one else wants to play. I could be one. I don't want to put the score count in as a second. Okay, Reisman, in which case don't answer fastest finger. Is what I'll say, because if you do get fastest finger, then you'll be brought into the main game. 2 more? Can we get 2 more? 2 more bumps on seats, and then we can get going with pack number 2. Oh dear me, we're a bit of a yawn. Oh, hello Zeus. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, my dude. Oh, you got a meeting at 4, fair enough. Well, thank you for being a seat warmer. You just ignore fastest finger first. Right, I'll put myself in as 1 more seat warmer then. Where's the bot gone? Bot. There you are. And I go to whisper boob to the bot. There we go. There's 10. Right. Let's meet our next 10 contestants. They are... Oh, hang on. Let me set my location first. Because I've moved now. How do I do that? There. I'm just going to do that. There we go. Right, let's meet our 10 contestants. They are Big Man Aaron from Inside the Void, Dark Ear in it. Puzzle Dan from My Metal Cabinet. We Like Shapes from Zone 3. Royal Flush from West Sussex. Zeusless from The Bin. Mark from Riverside in New Jersey. Reese Wynn from Not Answering Fastest Finger. Jers01 from Belgium. Salem Stowaway from Somewhere with No Dragons, wonderful. And it's Sotley from Back from School. Alright, you are our 10. Holding a fart in for an unreasonably long time. Nice, Alex, nice. Okay, let's go on to Fastest Finger, whispering 4 characters to Persephone's Twitch bot. A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B, C, A, B, D, whatever you think the correct order is. Make sure you're in the Discord if you are one of these players who wants to come and play in the hot seat. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a yawn there. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes the next question. Put these structures in order of their height, starting from the tallest. Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Great Pyramid of Giza, Empire State Building, Burj Khalifa. Gotta whisper it too. And there's your time up. So, starting with the tallest, let's take a look. Yeah, getting a bit of my rap on there. So the tallest is the Burj Khalifa, obviously the tallest building in the world. Going back, we've then got the Empire State Building. Then it's the Great Pyramid of Giza. And then the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Are we timing Toot out now? That seems a bit excessive, a 10-minute timeout. Twitch doing Twitch stuff, Ash. That was the right order, DCBA. Let's find out who was fastest and who was right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Not all of them. Who was fastest? It's Sotley in 7.27 seconds. What a mate. 10-minute timeout for answering in chat. Yeah, excessive punishments here in Persephone's chair. But yeah, that'll be a permanent record against your name now, too. It'll say timed out how many times. Hopefully we can bring him back. And oh, we missed the delete button. Fair enough. It's Sotley. We're going to have an It's Sotley into the studio. Welcome. It's Sotley. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Excellent. And it's nice to hear you're working in the broadcast studio tonight.
Yep. This is a nice novelty.
Yes, absolutely. We normally have to broadcast from the green room, but all seems to be working. So only a handful getting that one right, and you were the fastest, 7.27 seconds. Have you been in the hot seat before? Oh, you stopped working now, after all that.
Bloody hell.
Oh, no, you're back now. I'm back for a bloody hell.
Okay, this is strange.
I've got you now. You seem to be working now.
Okay, it seems it doesn't like me trying to watch the stream.
Oh, this is problem.
I'll try again. Hang on.
All right, we'll go one more time.
Can you hear me?
I can. We can. Lovely.
Ah.
Maybe it just had a funny 5 minutes. Maybe. Well, it's Ollie. This is Carver 7's question pack, proofread by Alex Oni. So they cannot be your phone of friends. But yeah, have you been in the hot seat before for Millionaire?
I've not, no.
Okay, so 2 first-timers here, which is very exciting. Lovely. Have you got a target in mind?
Anything really, as long as it takes some money home, I think.
Some money. More than zero. Lovely. Well, we hope that you can do that. The first question is the easiest of the lot, and there's no wrong answers here. Is it 50-50, or is it going to be double dip?
I'm a traditionalist. I'll go 50-50, please.
50-50 it shall be. So, in addition to that 50-50, you've got 3 other lifelines. Phone a friend, ask the audience, ask the host. But you need to pick 3 phone a friends to help you out along the way. Like I say, Oni and Car and myself are out, but anyone else is good. Availability's coming through now. Shapes is available. Anyone else want to make their availability known? I'm assuming people who are chatting in the general chat. You've got Apple, Aaron, Shapes and Salem up there. Innes also available. Mark says I'll try. Big Man Aaron here if needed. Salem so away. Hey. Big Man Aaron promises nothing though. 3 people. Who would you like to pick? It's Solid.
Okay. Have we got any American friends in the audience?
Any Americans? Mark is American. Pretty sure.
Okay then. I will go Mark, Innes and Shapes, please.
Mark, Innes and Shapes, if you could be on standby just in case you are needed for phone a friend, that would be grand. Mark, Innes and Shapes, so make sure you've got your headsets ready in case we need to call you up. So, those are your 3 phone a friends. It's Sotley, 15 questions and 4 lifelines. That 50-50, that phone a friend. You can ask our Twitch audience, or you can indeed ask me, the host. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Same drill if you're playing in the lobby game, whispering A, B, C, or D to Persephone's Twitch bot. I'm just going to minimise that because I don't need that for now. A, B, C, or D to Persephone's Twitch bot, and keep your eye on the chat because when the question's in chat, the question is live. Good luck, it's Sotley. Here's question number 1. According to a nursery rhyme, what kind of animal climbed up the water spout? Cow. Spider. Sheep. Elephant.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that is B, spider, final answer.
Right answer, you've won £100, yes. itsy bitsy elephant climbed up the water spout. Yes, not quite familiar with that one. £100 so far, so good. Let's take a look in the lobby. Are 3 people who are here but not here obviously walking away on that question? Everyone else getting it right. On we go. Question 2 for £200. How many grams are in 1 kilogram, oh maths teacher? That many? 1,000? 100,000? Or 10? I think that's 10 million, the first one.
Yeah. Right, I need to make sure I save face here. Don't mess this up. Not that I've been saying it all day. So kilo is 1,000, so it is B 1,000.
It's Sotley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right answer. You want £200. I would have said £1,000. We're not there yet. We hope we will be in a minute, but £200 for the kilogram question. Nicely done. Focus on the right screen. The lobby. Oh, Puzzle Dan! Oh, a mistype. Bad luck. Going away with no bonus right there. But of course, 10 pennies for every question you get right from here on out. On we go. Question number 3. It's Sotley for £300. Charing Cross, Euston, and Waterloo are all stations on which London Underground line? Eastern, Western, Northern, Southern.
Oh God. Right. I am fairly sure the only one of those that is an actual line is the Northern line. God. Panic.
Yeah.
I was literally there less than a month ago.
Well, you've got lifelines available. You get nothing if you're wrong. It's £300 if you're right. You can walk away, but
I think I'm gonna have to ask the audience.
okay, that's fine. That's what the lifelines are there for. So, audience, even if you've already answered, answer again. And even if you're not in the lobby game, you can be included in the survey. Whisper or Persephone's bot, whichever you prefer. Here's the question for £300. Charing Cross, Euston and Waterloo are all stations on which London Underground line? Is it A, Eastern? Is it B, Western? C, Northern? Or D, Southern? It's worth £300. All vote now. And again, even if you've voted, or even if you've answered in the lobby game, you need to answer again to be included in the survey, and you can answer here, even if you are not in the main game, in either Whispers or public chat. 11% think it's A, the Eastern line. 88% think it is C, the Northern line. Nobody thinking Western or Southern. It's quite a good number, and respondents were 17 in total on that survey. Is that of some help, do you think?
Yeah, that is, yeah. I think I've probably wasted that, but the fear this chair sits in you is unreal. Yeah, I will go for C, Northern Line, final answer.
Right answer, you won £300. And yes, as you correctly identified, yeah, it's the only one that is a line. The other ones, I was thinking this is quite a hard question for £300, and then I saw the options. Thought, oh, actually, no, that's fair because it's the only one that is actually a line. But hey, they're only easy if you know the answers. Let's take a look at our audience. Mark walking away on that one. Mappy walking away on that one, setting their bonus at £200, which equates to 50 pennies. Applecast getting that one wrong. No bonus for you, but do continue to answer questions because you get pennies for every one you get right. On we go. Question number 4 is worth £500. Have a look at this. The series Countdown debuted in 1982 on which UK television channel? Channel 5, ITV1, Channel 4, BBC 2.
Okay, I know this one. The very first programme on it was C, Channel 4, final answer.
Actually, the second, because the first one was Welcome to Channel 4, but here's the right answer. You've just won £500. The only reason I know that is because it factored into a Google That question one time, one of the programmes that aired on the first day of Channel 4. But yes, the first proper programme on Channel 4 in 1982. Everyone getting the right answer, even those out of play. Nicely done. Now, it's Sotley. This is the last point where you could go over nothing. Question number 5 is worth £1,000 if you give me a right answer. Take a look at this. Created by Michael Gerber, which of these characters is the main focus of a book series parodying the works of J.K. Rowling? Don Nogo, Barry Trotter, Hawkeye Haxon, Frogo Saggins.
Okay, the answers may feel a bit better. I'm going to go for B, Barry Trotter. Final answer.
Right answer, you just won £1,000. Easy, right?
Yeah, totally. The kids constantly quote me at school. I've got a saying, nothing's easy, you're just good at it.
Nothing's easy, you're just good at it. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me just see if I can do something about this here text mesh. I'll do that in a minute. First of all, let's just go take a peep at the lobby. Oh, Cetra and Big Man Aaron both getting that one wrong. Dropping back to 0. I'm afraid no bonus for you, but everyone else who's in play. And those who are out of play getting it right do continue to answer because, of course, you get pennies for every question you get right. Now, it's Otley. £1,000, that's guaranteed, no matter what else happens. So, question number 6 is worth £2,000. Might as well play this, since there's nothing to lose on this question. Still got 3 lifelines intact if you need to use them. Have a look. Question number 6. Let me know what you'd like to do. The Battle of Bosworth Field and the Battle of Agincourt both took place in which century? 13th, 11th, 15th, or 17th century?
Ugh, right then. Definitely not the 16th. Can I go 50-50, please?
You can. Just give me 1 second, and hopefully... No, that's too far now. Let's try that. Yeah, that'll do. Yes, 50-50. Computer, can you, if I focus off that part of the inspector, take away 2 wrong answers? Please leave it solely just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. 15th or 11th? Is that of any help?
Yes. Yeah. I was a bit torn between 13th and 15th. Bosworth Field, that was Richard III. That's far too early to be 1066. Yeah, I'm going to go C, 15th century.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You just won £2,000. Good knowledge. So, yes, good use of a lifeline there, helping you eliminate the answer that, yeah, might have been a bit of a trap there. Let's take a look at the lobby, see how they got on. Ooh, a bit more orange there. Salem, Lupine, Ash, and Cycle Space all getting that one wrong, setting their bonus at £1,000 or 125 pennies. Still got 5 players left in live play. Shapes, Jers, Tabstop, Innis, and Toot. It's not, you've got 2 lifelines left. Phone a friend and ask the host. Question number 7 is worth £4,000, so you lose £1,000 if you give me a wrong answer. Take a look at this. Which rock star played Eddie, the ex-delivery boy, in the film The Rocky Horror Picture Show? Meatloaf, Axl Rose, Alice Cooper, Neil Young.
Right. I'm really not sure, and the question is whether you know this, or whether any of my phone friends know this. Yeah, can I ask you, please, man?
You want to ask me?
Please, yeah.
Okay, here's what I think. Now, I haven't seen this for years, and before the options came up, I didn't really have... I mean, I had it down to 1 or 2 that it might be, but I wouldn't have been able to pluck one out of the sky with any confidence. Having seen the options that are there, I'm about 80% sure it's Meatloaf. Because it seems like the sort of thing he'd do. I'm just trying to think back to the film now. All I can think of now is the Time Warp.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting for it. I can't imagine Meatloaf doing the Time Warp, but I can imagine him appearing in a sort of cult musical film Whereas, and he has got a bit of a an acting. Ben, is it Meatloaf? He's got a bit of an acting bent, I know, because he was in Fight Club and other things. I can't imagine it being any of the others. I really can't. So I'm about 80% sure it's Meatloaf. That's what I'd go with, and that is my final answer.
Okay, yeah, that's really helped. Cheers. I was a bit. I didn't think it'd be Neil Young or Axl, and then that got down to Meatloaf and Alice Cooper, and yeah, that does seem the much more logical option. Yeah, go on then. I want to go A, Meatloaf. Final answer.
Okay, because you've asked me, I get nothing in the log. So, computer, can you please reveal what is the correct answer? Oh,
Brilliant.
Yes. Meatloaf, it was doing the time. Well, maybe not doing the time warp, but the delivery man. I should watch that film again. Can you imagine Alice Cooper doing that? School's out for summer. That's the only song I can think of by Alice Cooper. Was that Alice Cooper? Was that Alice Cooper?
School's out. Yeah.
I think it was Alice Cooper. Fun fact, we're in sort of Bond season at the moment. Apparently, Alice Cooper was originally approached to do the theme tune to The Man with the Golden Gun, but there was a last-minute change around, and somehow they ended up with Lulu doing it. And that is probably the most underwhelming James Bond theme. So, yeah, there we go. Fun Bond facts.
I mean, that's a interesting change of pace. Yeah, we'll get Alice Cooper. No, wait, Lulu instead.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a shift up, but yeah, I'd rather have had Alice Cooper. I can imagine Alice Cooper doing The Man with the Golden Gun some justice, but there we go. Jers getting that one wrong, dropping back to 1,000. Shapes, Tabstop, Innis, and Toot all getting that right, 7 for 7. Now, it's Otley. You are up to £4,000. You have got Phone a Friend left. Question number 8, if you give me a right answer, is worth £8,000, but you drop 3 if you get it wrong. You don't have to play, but have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. Question number 8 of a possible 15. Which of these islands use the Chilean peso as its official currency? Whitsunday Islands, Pentecost Island, Christmas Island, Easter Island.
Right, okay. I've never heard of the Pentecost Island. The Whitsundays and the Christmas Island, I'm pretty sure, are both run by Australia, so logically they use the Aussie dollar, which means Easter Island is, I'm pretty sure, Chile. So I'm going to go Easter Island, final answer.
Solid logic, you've just won £8,000. Though minus £1,000 for saying Chile when you meant Chile.
Difference?
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Chile rather than Chile. The only reason I know that is because it's on a limerick on QI where there once was a man from Chile whose conduct was painful and silly. He sat on the stairs eating apples and pears and firing pips out of his willy. Or whatever you wanted the last. I know it's Edward Lear who wrote that limerick, but yes, apparently it's pronounced Chile. Pronunciation, but I mean, trying to give elocution lessons to a northerner is an exercise in futility anyway. So we'll move on rapidly, shall we, Liam? Right, let's see how the lobby has gotten on. Tabstop walking on that one, setting their bonus at £4,000. Shapes, Innis, Toot, all still alive, and a smattering of other players giving the right answer in the. I am, yes, but be quiet, Tony. I am from the Midlands, but I've shaken off the racket of that culture. Question number 9 is worth £16,000, Liam. If you give me a right answer here, 2 away from the next milestone. You have still got a phone a friend left. You drop £7,000 with a wrong answer. Hello, Samson. Good afternoon. Welcome. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. It's question number 9 of a possible 16. Which of these is not a class of deck in the online card game Hearthstone? Rouge, Priest, Warlock, Monk.
Right, I can quite bluntly say I have not got the foggiest.
Right.
Okay, so that leaves me with my phone of friends, which Shaves, Mark, Innis.
Mm-hmm.
Which of these is most likely to play Hearthstone? Can we try Mark, please?
We can. We'll give Mark a call. Spoilers out of chat if you wouldn't mind, just until the question has been resolved. Let's see if we can get Mark up here on the line. So Mark, if you're able to join the green room, that would be grand. Sorry, deleted Ash. Yes. There isn't. Oh, hey. The only reason I know this is because it's come up before in a risky business pack that I've approved. But I do know. I think I know what you're referring to. No, it's all good. Mark, are you about? Let's bring you. There you are. Mark. Mark. Hi there, Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good afternoon or good morning.
Yes.
Hi. We've got Sotley here. He's doing rather well. He needs your help though on this question, which is worth £16,000. The next voice you'll hear.
It's still morning here.
I'm sorry. Say again. Oh, we've lost the loop. Okay, well, the next voice you'll hear will be it's Sotley's. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4
It's
possible
still
answers.
morning here.
It is still morning there. Okay, cool. I don't know if we're on a time delay slightly, but hopefully not. Next voice will be at Sotley's. One question, 4 answers. One of them is worth £16,000. All right. I will assume that there's some sort of delay going on that everything as well. Right. Hopefully the line will hold together. Okay, time delay. Here we go then. Lots of luck. It's Sotley. Your time starts now.
Hi, Mark. Which of these is not a class of deck in the online card game Hearthstone? Is it Rogue, Priest, Warlock, or Monk?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Warlock, I'm pretty sure isn't. And Rouge, you sure that's not Rogue? I'll.
So. We are sure that it is the spelling is all correct in the question, just to clarify.
Okay. Right then. I thought Priest and Monk.
Hang on, they're. Oh, I beg your pardon. It is supposed to be Rogue. Sorry, I'm getting confused. There was a risky business pact I proved, and there was Rouge and Rogue were both in it. But that first one is supposed to be Rogue. I can confirm. So Rogue, Priest, Warlock, or Monk. I'll give you a few extra seconds because I've dithered around this question while you make a decision. Nothing happens when that timer runs out, but it's just to prompt you.
Okay, I mean that doesn't make much of a difference to me. I mean, I would imagine that it wouldn't be it'd be one of Priest or Monk on the basis that they're the most similar, but I'm not going to gamble on a harebrained scheme. So I think I'm going to walk away with
Final answer.
Final answer, walk away.
Okay, give Oni an absolute... Not Oni, give it's Sotley an absolutely massive round of applause. Sorry, I've got Oni in the chat there. All the O's, Oni, Ohei, and it's Sotley. All kind of there. Don't blame you at all for that. If you'd asked me, I wouldn't have known, except to say that Rouge, I'm pretty sure, was, because I remembered it from the Risky Business Pack. I'm with you. I think Warlock, and like Mark said, Warlock sounds like it probably would fit into it. Priest or Monk, I'd probably have gone with... Well, what would you have gone with if you were pressed?
I'd have gone for Monk.
You'd have gone with Monk. That's probably what I would have gone with as well. If you'd gone with D Monk, you'd have just won £16,000. It was the right answer, but that's the way the game goes. Not worth the risk there. And hey, £8,000 for a first appearance in the hot seat. Good effort, and that will go up on the leaderboard, and you get some pennies to go with that. Have you had a good time?
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks.
Fantastic. Well, always a pleasure having you. It's Sotley, £8,000.
Thank you very much.
So, we, the lobby, however, will play out this pack. Is it going to do the funky, weird zoom? No, it's working today. Pog. Let's have a look how we got on. Shapes getting that one wrong, setting the bonus at £1,000 or 125 pennies. Innes and Toot still 9 for 9 here. As we go on, there are 7 questions to play out in this pack. Question number 9 is worth £16,000. Take a look at this. In HTTP, the April Fool's Day joke error I'm a teapot has which status code, putting it in the same class of other client errors? Is it 518, 218, 318, or 418? Answer now. D418, the overwhelming majority, and that is the correct answer. We're up to £32,000. Did I say 5? I meant 6 more questions. I said 7. I think I meant 6 because it didn't obviously do the money ladder. Innes walking away on that one, setting his bonus at £16,000, which is 150, 25, 200. I think that's 225. Possibly, plus of course 10 pennies for every correct answer. I can't remember. I've got it written down somewhere, but I need to change this so it doesn't say pounds. It says pennies. That would make more sense. But Toot, the only player still to get all 10 correct and on a streak, a perfect streak, 10 out of 10. There we are, £32,000. It's updated now. Let's go on. The next question. According to the Bible, which of these churches did Paul write epistles to twice? Philippi, Galatia, Corinth, Ephesus. Answer now. I love this question. I bet you would instantly. I'd know this one. See the majority and see the correct answer. It is Corinth. 2 letters to the Corinthians, from where we get love is patient, love is kind, never envious or boastful, and all that jazz. Toot, 11 for 11. Lots of other players in the wings also getting that one right. Let's go on to question number 12. It's the £125,000 question. Take a look. Founded in 1879, which of these is London's oldest active professional football club? Can I ask it softly on this one? A. Fulham, B. Tottenham Hotspur, C. Queen's Park Rangers, D. Watford. Answer now. B. Majority's gone for B. No, it's A, Fulham, 35%. I would have guessed B on that one, were I guessing, but that was for £125,000. Toot still strong, 12 for 12. Innes on 10. Jur's actually ahead even further on 11 at this point. So those are your top 3. Let's go on. £250,000 question. Question 13 of 15. Have a look. Named after the region to the country's southwest, the Casamance conflict is a civil war in which country? A. Sudan, B. Sierra Leone, C. Somalia, D. Senegal. Answer now. D. The majority. D. The correct answer. Senegal was the correct answer. Very well played if you got that one. 2 questions to go. Toot is up to 13. Lupine, Bash, and Apple, and Innes all on 10 on the right. Jur's on 12 on the left, and Shapes also on 10 there. Some strong plays all around, but Toot still with the lead. As we go to question 14 of 15, the penultimate question for £500,000. Take a look. Vengeance is in my heart, death in my hand, blood and revenge are hammering in my head is a quote from which Shakespearean play? Julius Caesar, Coriolanus, King Lear, Titus Andronicus. Answer now. T.E. Adus. Very mature effrontery. D is the majority and the correct answer. Very well played. If you got that, Titus Andronicus where there's pies and people therein. 14 out of 14. We haven't seen a player get all 15 in a row for a while, not even in the lobby. So, Toot, you could be about to get yourself another 500 pennies here, plus, of course, the 150 you'll get for getting 15 correct answers. Let's take a look. Where else? Innis on 11, Apple on 11, Bash, Tapstop and Lupine on 10, Jers on 13, Shapes on 10. One more question. All rooting for you too on this £1 million question. Good luck. Here it is. The wife of which US president was born in the same year as Prince Philip? George H.W. Bush, Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter. Answer now. Split between C and D. It is C, Ronald Reagan. Hello, Topper. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's take a look. Did Toot manage to do the million? No, Toot! Toot, my dear. No, 50-50ing the wrong way. And you set your bonus at 32. You could have walked on it, to be fair. A walk bonus there would have been 400. I think it's 450 pennies, as opposed to. Let me just bring it up and we'll have a look. That one. Millionaire, open for structure. Open for structure. 400. So, yeah, so if you've, let's just go through, it's 25 pennies up to the 1-2, in fact, it's 25 pennies increase up to 32,000. The 32,000 is 250. It's then 300 for 64, then 325, 350, 400, and 500 pennies. I will update this so that it actually reflects it properly. Rather than this. So Toot has just lost 100 pennies, gone from 400 down to 300, but having a gamble on the last one. May as well go out in a blaze of glory. It was for 500 pennies, double or, well, plus 100 or minus 100. But a few other players getting it right. Toot winning the lobby with 14 out of 15 there. Apple getting 12. Jers getting 14. Let's not take away from Jers. 14 out of 15, setting the bonus at 100 pennies. So Toot still edging the victory, but both getting 14 out of 15. So very well played to both of you. Let's write that data to the drive. There we go. Data written to drive and roll credits. And thank you very much to Carl 7th for that pack. Let me give Carl 75 bonus pennies and an author bonus, of course. There we go. And let's have a final Who Wants to Be a Millionaire bonus. 10 pennies if you'd like to claim that now. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 52 if you would like to claim that. So, that is going to be it for Happy Hour. Done in about an hour and 20. A good length of stream. 2 packs of Millionaire feels like a good length, a good happy hour sort of pack. Thank you for joining me this Thursday. I hope you've had an enjoyable trivia afternoon, a bit of a trivia rush for Thursday afternoon as we get towards the end of the week. Other things that are going on. Our great friend Mr. The Bash is going to be here tonight with more 15 to 1 over on his channel over there, I believe. App's not refreshed. It's done the pennies from the game, but it hasn't done the bonus ones just yet. So I'll refresh it again in a minute, and then you can re-rank if you'd like. I believe it's Bash tonight. Yes, more 15 to 1 over on his channel, which is always really good fun. Tomorrow, no stream from Bash tomorrow, but I'm back on Saturday right here, twitch.tv/royal_flush, with Cryptex from Shapes, Bidding War from a debut pack from Innis, and then probably stuff as well. Yeah, stuff. Cryptex, Bidding War, and stuff. Undisclosed stuff happening this Saturday. So do come along for that. Very much looking forward to it. Always like having stuff. Let's wrap this bonus up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, 20 players, and let's refresh the app. So that should now be up to date. If you would like to check your pennies and ranks, the other way you can do that is by heading over to the website, persephonesshare.com/pennies, like that. That will give you a full readout and the medal tables as well. Happy hour next week, if you're only here on Thursdays, is Spotlight. We've got Spotlight back next Thursday. And in between now and then on Tuesday, we've got Danger Zone 2, which I believe is from Toot, and 2 packs of red herrings from, I think, Lupine and Big Man Aaron. That's next Tuesday. So Bash tonight for 15 to 1. Cryptex, Bidding War and Stuff on Saturday. Danger Zone and Red Herrings on Tuesday. Spotlight next Thursday. Lots of things to look forward to. Let me find the Steam because I still haven't built this into it yet. This build is going to live in a state of perpetually being unfinished. Is that the one? Closing full. Sounds about right. Well, I have been Royal Flush. It has been a pleasure talking to you this Thursday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Don't work too hard and all the rest of it. Always lovely talking to you, as ever. If you want to come hang out, if you want to write questions for any of the games that we play here, do come and join the Discord server right there. But until next time, I have been Royal Flush. Look after each other. Be safe, be splendid, and be marvellous. Until next time, take care. Peace out, and a very good afternoon to you all.